Hey guys, Kamarni's the name, and today Pikmin 2 is the game. Last time, we finished the subterranean complex. On this episode, we're going to be going back to the Valley of Repose to collect most of the remaining above-ground treasures. We will not actually be getting into a cave today, and we'll actually have a lot that's going to happen today. We're not going to have that much gameplay, but a lot of stuff's going to happen. It's going to be a little bit shorter of an episode than average, but you guys will see why in just a moment. Starting off here, we have quite a bit of parts we need to get on the surface. You're going to want to start off with 5 whites for what we're going to do today. 5 whites, I'd say about a good number of reds. We'll say 45 reds. We're going to need 25 yellows, and then I think we're going to have 25 blues as well. That's really all we're going to be doing for this episode. We're not going to be getting into a new cave. We'll do that in the next episode, but a lot of really important stuff is going to happen. This episode is pretty much the midway point for the series, and you'll see why very soon. But anyways, then we have our entire squadron together. We have our 5 whites and our 25 yellows and blues and our 45 reds. We're ready to go. And luckily, it doesn't look like I'll have to kill any enemies over here. They haven't respawned yet. But first treasure part that we're going to get. Treasure part. I was trying to say ship part and treasure. I do that all the time. The first treasure we're going to be getting is going to be right over here underneath the snow. It's why we're going to need our white Pikmin. You really don't need that many Pikmin to carry this back at all. It's a pretty small item, but you need white Pikmin to be able to get it started to bring it up onto the surface so your other Pikmin can join in and help bring it up. Yeah, once you see the tip of it, we can start digging it up, basically. Okay. Let's take everybody off. We're going to throw on 5 whites and let them head back to the base, and we will exchange them for other Pikmin later. For some reason, every single time I try to throw whites, I end up getting a few blues in there. I only want to throw white Pikmin on this, please. Blues, I need you. Blue. Blue. Let's throw. There you go. Let's throw the rest of those whites. I guess we'll keep the one that we have. Or no, let's go put this guy back really quick. He's being stubborn. And yellow, you're not a white Pikmin. Yeah, I think Pikmin are just, they're difficult. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to talk about today a little bit. Today, it's been a pretty good day so far. I woke up at a pretty decent time. I woke up at around 7:30. Had a pretty slow morning, and then met my friend at the gym at 9. And my friend, he's a bit of a bodybuilder, you know? 50 Pocos, and it's going to be called a Spiny Alien Treat. It looks just like a sprout, but like a bulb. But he's a bit of a bodybuilder. He's really athletic. He used to be on the wrestling team, and he's just really overall really, like, he's not like buff, but he's like, I mean, he's super duper toned, and like he's just really in shape. And I went to the gym with him today. Him and I go to the same gym. Which, by the way, this is why you need your 25 yellows. Only yellow Pikmin will be able to get up this high up, so it's not really, you don't have to worry about throwing the wrong Pikmin type onto the treasure, but you're going to need to throw all of your yellow Pikmin up there, and then just let them carry that back, because that's the only use we have for the yellow Pikmin today. Let's see, now we're going to bring the blues through here. We're going to take these guys out before we actually bring the red Pikmin across the water, and I'll show you how you can do that in just one moment. So he's really athletic, and he pushes himself in the gym, and I think, this is my opinion, that if you're ever working out or ever doing anything like that along those lines, it's really good to have a friend with you, because they'll kind of push you to do better, whether it be peer pressure or like competition or what. It always helps. So I went with him today for the first time, and I'm so sore. My upper body especially is just really sore. Like, I got in the car to drive home, and I was like, it's so hard to turn the steering wheel because my arms are just so tired. So I'm a little bit sleepy now, because whenever I work out in the mornings, I just get sleepy, and I usually prefer not to work out in the mornings, but I'm busy this evening, and it was the only time that we had available, so that's why we decided to do that this morning. But it went really well. I'm glad I went. But now I'm just sleepy for the rest of the day. And I don't really have any more plans for today until my friend, she's coming back in town. She's been to the beach. She's going to be back in town, and her and I are going to meet up for the first time in a week. She's my best friend, so it's going to be cool to see her after not seeing her for a week. And fossilized, I don't know that word. I'll just be honest. I'll figure out what that means. Pikmin 2 is educating me on my English. Okay. I probably have heard the word before, I just don't know how to pronounce it. And if you haven't noticed, we're getting really, really close to collecting all of our debt. We needed 10,000 Pokos. We're like 9,900 something, I believe is what I just saw. So we're really close. We're going to put back up our white Pikmin, or actually, what did I just do? Did I just take out 5 more? I don't understand why I did that. Oh well. It's fine. Well, I'll clarify that you don't need any more white Pikmin. I guess I just brought them along because they're fast. But getting back to what I was talking about, going to the gym, kind of lost my train of thought. Anyways, I'm not really doing anything. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not really doing anything else for the rest of the day. Hang out with my friend once she gets back in town, and then I'm going to FaceTime my host sister. For those of you who don't know, my family hosted a Japanese exchange student, and I'm going to FaceTime her later tonight and just catch up with her, which we're doing tonight because it's going to be morning her time when I call. And haven't really talked to her in a little while. And she's out of school now, so she actually has like the ability to, talk. She's a really busy person, so. Anyways, all we needed to do was get not that many, just a few Pikmin up here, a few more purples, not purples, a few more blues. We're going to need at least 30, and you guys will see why in a moment. But what you're going to want to do is just run your reds into the water. You're going to want to run them all in at once, and as soon as they get in the water, you're going to want to start calling them with your whistle very, very quickly, because they can drown. Like, your Pikmin, contrary to popular belief, red Pikmin can't swim, just not for long. So that's what you want to do. I mean, you could throw them from platform to platform, but that just takes a lot of time. There's really no point. As long as you're not wasting time letting your Pikmin drown, you'll be okay. But yeah, you definitely, red Pikmin are the only enemy you can really take this guy out with, so that's definitely what you're going to want to do. And as long as you have 45, you should be able to kill him before he has much of a chance to strike, so you don't need to worry about that. 45 is a good number to kill this guy with. He's hard. You don't have purple Pikmin to stun him with, so he actually can eat quite a bit of Pikmin very rapidly. So I'd recommend bringing a good number of reds. Better safe than sorry always. And then we're just gonna throw the rest of the blues on this because obviously reds can't carry it through the water. And then once they get over to the other side, we're gonna throw some other Pikmin onto it so they can help. But that being said, I'm gonna wait for them to get that treasure out of the way because I don't want Pikmin to get caught on that trying to get to the other side. And whenever I do this, I always make sure the camera is like facing to where I can see the Pikmin. It makes it easier to call them with your whistle because you don't want to waste any time calling them with your whistle. In my practice run, I didn't call them as quickly as I needed to, and I had a few drown, and I don't want any deaths, so just my recommendation. And also rush them all into the water at once. But that's really all I'm doing today. I'm just really sleepy. And I'm also going to be applying to later today, actually, before my friend comes back in town. I'm going job hunting. I'm going to go apply to 2 local grocery stores, actually. For those of you who don't know, I've worked at a Chick-fil-A in my town for quite some time, a year and a half now, almost. And I just don't feel like I've been treated quite right there. I mean, nothing. I'm not saying anything bad about the business as a whole because obviously it's just one store, and overall, I've really enjoyed my time there. It's just with the recent things that happened, I don't feel like I'm being treated or valued as much as I should be. So that's why I'm going to be leaving. I mean, I know I can do I can do better somewhere else. So I'm currently looking for another job unless they decide to change their position on what myself and my general manager recently talked about. If they change their position, then maybe it'll be a different story, but not for now. Anyways, it looks like this will be the last treasure we will be able to carry back for the day because this one puts us over 10,000 Pokos. We have met our mark. Temporal mechanism. And with that, you've repaid the entire debt. Mission complete! You've earned 10,000 Pokos! Now Hokage Freight will be prosperous and debt-free until the end of time. Probably. Prepare to blast off. We return to Hokage triumphantly. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching my Pikmin 2 Let's Play. I'm very glad. No, I'm kidding. This obviously isn't the finale. Although, when I first played this game, I thought this was the end, and I was really confused because I heard this game was a lot longer than I had played up to this point. But yeah, so that's really the first half of the game. They're going to roll through the credits. They're going to give you the localization team and a few other things. I don't know if this is the full staff credits, but it's not that long of a, it's a pretty short credit roll, at least in my opinion. But yeah, we left Louie behind. Like, as you're reading the credits, you can kind of watch him looking around. It's really weird because they decided to take like a real life kind of feel right here, and throw Louie into it. Like this just looks really weird to me. I don't know. I mean, like, I like it. It's different, but imagine if like the game just looked like that. That'd be really weird. But yeah, so this is about the halfway mark of the Let's Play. I'll wait till the end of the episode to tell you guys exactly why it is the halfway mark, because I think that'd be a minor spoiler if I unless I did. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. It's been a long time getting up to this point, and I think that the second half will go a little bit faster than the first half went, because now that it's summer, I'm having more time to record. But I will talk about something seriously really quick that I've been thinking about. And I wasn't planning about talking about this, but I don't know, I just feel like it's a good time. I've recently been thinking about taking a break from Let's Playing. Now obviously I'll finish Pikmin 2 first, because I'm not going to quit a project halfway through. I mean, I might have a hiatus, but I'm not going to quit a project halfway through, or pause it halfway through. So, but I've been thinking about taking a break from Let's Playing because I have a lot of stuff on my plate right now, even in the summer. But I'll talk about that more in a moment. And Louie is kind of bitter that he's been left behind. Anyways, results prior to repaying debt, and prior is the key word there, because obviously it seems like there's something else after this. But you can just scroll down and you can look at a lot of different statistics from your run that you just completed and previous runs that you've done of this game. You can see some of mine down there as well. Total playtime, 6 hours and 47 minutes for this run. I've had some where it took me 17 hours. Really? It took me 17 hours to get up to this point. There has to be some explanation for that. You can look at the amount of Pikmin you've had born, how many you've had died of certain things. It's really cool to go through and look at. Pikmin lost in battle. I've lost 54. That's not a lot compared to my other runs. 190, 328. But then again, I had the option to kind of like reset if I wanted to. And I could have done that in when I was playing the game, but I also did a versus of this game where there were no resets and you just dealt with what you got. So anyways, it's fun to look at if you like to go and compare your run against your prior run. Resume the expedition and return to the planet. Yes. Thanks to you, our company has been saved. Hurrah! What? There's still more treasure. Good gravy. If we collect it all, we'll be filthy rich. Louie! Where's Louie? What? You lost him? In that case, I shall go! I love the face he makes when he says that. Yeah! And with that actually opens up a new area of the game for us, the Wistful Wild. And that's a really fun area too. And if you look, you can see that our ship is now golden. So we've gotten some things now that our company's out of debt. The ship is definitely living it up. But anyways, not much is really going to change, actually, even though it seemed like the game ended there. Nope, we still got a lot ahead. We have a lot more treasures to collect. But I think that there's a total of 201. We have somewhere around 97. But anyways, regardless, next time Let's Play Pikmin 2, we will return to the Valley of Repose and get back to business. Nothing has changed. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.